What's up guys, welcome back to the channel, and today, if you couldn't tell by the title of this video, we're going to be attempting to build a table. So I'm going to be using the really big piece of wood that we got here. You'll be able to see it better when we're outside, and I'm probably going to have to dismantle a bit of the grind rail, as you see here, and I've got these bits of wood here, so hopefully they're going to be my legs, and this big massive piece I'm going to split into four, and with the four bits I have I'm going to put them together, and that'll be the top. And yeah, I'm just going to go off what's in my head, because I haven't actually watched a video on how to do this. I've just had a picture in my mind, and we'll go with it. So I'll see you when I'm getting all the stuff ready and about to cut. Okay, so I've measured out to 56, because that is what 224 divided by 4 equals. So now I'm going to go across my wood and mark 56 each time. Okay, so you might be wondering why I've cut four little lines, four little pallets like this. This is going to be the base. I'm going to Gorilla Glue it all together, and that's just going to be at the top of the table. But looking at it, it does look kind of thin, width-wise. So I'm going to see if I can go in the playhouse and have a look for another one, and maybe put another one on there, just to make it a bit bigger and look a bit more presentable. So I'm going to have a look, and if I get some, I'll get some, but if not, we'll just carry on the way it is. Okay guys, I did manage to find a piece, this middle piece here. It's a bit thicker than these ones, but that's fine because we wanted to make it wider. But I'm just going to have to, all I'm going to have to do now is just cut off that, make it square with everything else. But the only problem is it's got these little, where screws used to be. But if I have a plane, I'm going to try and plane that and make it all look nice. But yeah, it's not really that bad. It looks completely fine. So we'll just chop that bit off, and then yeah, I'll get back to you. Okay guys, so it's all cut to size now. I think it looks pretty good, but now we just need to focus on getting them all stuck together. Now I was thinking getting Gorilla Glue in between these bits here, but I might have to do it in little steps because I don't think I've got clamps big enough to clamp the whole thing together. So what I'm probably going to have to do is clamp 2 at a time, and then try and then clamp 4. I don't know, I'll have to figure it out in my head, but we'll get on with it. We know what we're doing. Guys, we are now in the playhouse. I've got my wood here set up on this chair, on this old chair. Yeah, it's all glued quite nicely. This bit here, this last piece right here, has still got about 20 minutes to fully be solid, but it's still quite stiff at the moment. I'm now in here because it actually, you probably can't see, but it did start to rain. I didn't want to take any chances, so I just moved everything in here because I don't know if it's going to get any heavier or not. At the moment it's fine, but still, just to be safe. Right. What I'm going to do to give it more support, because this is actually underneath, because otherwise, if this was the top, you're getting horrible staples everywhere. So what I'm going to do, just to make more support, I'm going to put one here like that, so it goes over all of them. And I'm going to glue it down where there's probably about here, because that's where there's no staples in the way. And I'm going to do exactly the same about here, just because it will give it more support. So when them two are glued down, I'll get back to you and tell you what we're going to do next. Bad news everybody, we tried it. We stuck them on each side, but I stuck them on and I was about to put the legs on as well, as you probably see there, but it just ripped it off. It ripped off, and I don't know if you can tell, but I'm re-gluing this because basically when I put that on and started drilling, it just ripped it off completely, because I tried the different ideas to get it all supported and it just ripped off. So actually what we're going to do now is we've got this old chair, and we're just going to cut it off on this bit and this bit all around, and just get this big base and just shove it on. So hopefully it looks really good, and we can fix it up to new, because at the moment it's still gluing, so hopefully it's still as strong as it was earlier on. But we're going to cut this chair out and put it on there to make a good table. So I'll get back to you when we're cutting this up. Alright, so this bit of the chair and this piece of the chair down here, they're gone, and they're now on the bottom of what we're going to put all the stuff on, just because it gives it more support and keeps all of these, even though they're glued, more support and gives it extra strength and keeps them all together. But what we've done really, as you saw, we cut the legs off and we had to adjust the little beams, so we basically just cut them shorter so that when we put it together it fits onto the table like so. But before we can actually put them on, we've drawn around the legs, and as you can see we're putting pilot holes straight through each of them. And then after we've done that, we're going to put Gorilla Glue. Well, not yet, we're going to turn it over, put a countersink in, glue, 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 get the legs, shove it on, turn upside down, screw it in. And yeah, that's all we're going to do, so I'll get back to you right now. After I put the glue on the frame and the top of the table, I gently tipped it over. I had help from my mum, and basically I just started putting in the screws, and obviously they're countersunk so they're nice and flush. Pardon me. Once you've put your screws in and everything's all solid, what I did was I gave it a good sand just to make it smooth and get rid of like all the dried glue. Obviously I need to get more sandpaper for over here, but unfortunately I ran out. I won't be doing it in this video, but I will be putting varnish on the top of this just because it will give it a nice finish and it will protect it against stuff. I can't really remember, but it will be protected against some stuff. But once you've done all that, let me just get in there. There you go. You will have a really nice strong table that can actually hold quite a lot of weight, and that's really stable. But there you go. How to build a table from a long piece of wood and an old chair. It's been Sam, guys. I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Give it a fat like, comment what you thought of it and if I should do more, and yeah, subscribe if you're new. Peace out.